Hey, I'm Sarah.
Sammy D.
We are Ultraviolet Sound.
What's up?
Thanks for having us. I really grew up, since when I was in the womb, my parents were always playing the Beatles and Elvis and Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin, a lot of classic rock and pop music. Joni Mitchell. So I'd say that was really my first introduction. But when I was 6, I went to a Madonna concert, and that sort of changed everything for me. I just started falling in love with pop music. Madonna, Prince, Michael Jackson, Kylie Minogue, Janet Jackson. I just loved pop music, and I still do to this day.
I started really, my first music was kind of classical. I was taking piano lessons as a kid, and then I really got into like rock after that, also classic, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, and then some Nirvana, grunge, just really whatever was going around at the time, and then started going to raves, got really into house music and trance and drum and bass, and just really kind of try to listen to everything now.
I like to say that I never really decided to become involved in music. It sort of decided it for me. I really came out, as a kid singing when I was 3 or 4, and singing and playing piano and just, always being creative and being artistic and painting, and it just was around in my childhood, in my family, and something that I loved to do. So I never really decided. I just kind of was born into it.
Yeah, for me, I don't really remember when I decided to do music. I kind of feel the same way. I was always kind of involved in it one way or the other. But at some point, maybe when I was 18 or 19, I decided that I wasn't going to do anything else but music. And that was really kind of a pivotal moment where I really knew that I was an artist and that music was my true passion. Part of really launching this project, obviously being on Perez was a great thing, and it really helped establish the band. But really my favorite part of doing all those tours was meeting all the artists, kids, and fans that we made. And there's just so much love out there that we felt, and it just really made the grind and the hustle that much more worth it.
I think that we started this project, Sammy and I started this project in his basement in New Jersey, just with a microphone and Pro Tools, and we just started playing local shows in Manhattan, and we really were sort of forming the whole sound of the band and the look of the band, and really trying to discover it for ourselves. And Perez just sort of took interest right away. We had just had a few songs up on our MySpace, and he posted one of our songs, and that was huge for us. It sort of like established us early on, and a lot of amazing opportunities came out of it. I mean, club shows, and we played a lot of shows for Perez, and we started to tour not shortly after that. And we just met a bunch of people and met amazing bands and fans, and so I would just say that
the best part was really just getting to do it. Doing what we wanted to do, and looking forward to getting back on the road again. So.
Yeah, definitely. We spent like 15 months making this new record, which is, it's self-titled Ultraviolet Sound, and we really put our heart and souls into this album, And, you know, we stopped really touring, and we just spent every single day and night in the studio writing it and recording it all ourselves.
It was a intensive, like 15-month-long process. You know, we started writing first, and then felt like we had a good collection of material we were happy with, and then went ahead and finished all the productions and mixed it in New York. And we just feel really proud of it. I mean, we knew we weren't going to come out of the studio until we had something that we really felt was a reflection of ourselves and kind of what we just think about different topics that just affect us, and what it means to be an artist, and what it means to have the passion and the love and feeling the pain as well. And
I would say this album really is, it's a smooth, you know, collection of just solid pop music. I mean, but with a message. You know, we really talk about everything from sexuality to relationships to, you know, robots to our dreams, to feeling completely lost and found again through the music. And, you know, it's really like a diary of Ultraviolet Sound, I would say, and everything we've experienced in the past 3 years of being a band, or being and touring and meeting our fans and just going through life and growing up together.
yeah.
So,
And, you know, musically, we're inspired by so many kinds of music. And on the album, you'll hear, like, you know, there's elements of house music, there's elements of hip-hop, there's elements of pop. And I don't know, we didn't want to just throw ourselves into one genre. We kind of just wanted to make the music that we wanted to make and do whatever we wanted. And that's what we did.
yeah, I mean, it's exciting. And Suck My Kiss is our single, and it's really, really great pop song. We wrote it with Desmond Child, which was an incredible experience.
An honor, truly.
And we're excited. Yeah. It's gonna be great.
I hope that everyone feels the way we feel about it.
On the record, we worked with a number of really talented, amazing people. We worked with Kill the Noise, who, it was just such an honor and incredible for us to work with him, because we have really respected his work for a long time. So we did a few tracks with him, including the single Suck My Kiss. He was a producer on that, as well as us. And again, Desmond Child we wrote the single with. We worked with Lauren Christie from The Matrix, Faras, who's an amazing artist. Isa Kiza is on the album, who's also like one of our favorite artists. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool to have him respond to us and come and record.
Yeah, we were obsessed with his album, listening to it like nonstop, and then when we were working on the track, we just said, let's just email him, you know, and just see like if he's down, and he heard the track and made it happen. So that was really exciting, and really, really talented engineer mixer that we mixed the album with, Steve Greenwell out of New York City. Just like so talented, so genius, and the album couldn't have come out as good as it did, you know, if we hadn't worked with him. And he was a co-producer on like 5 or 6 of the songs too, and it was really cool.
We actually worked with Steve, well, I worked with Steve years ago about 4 or 5 years ago on a record that I made. And then Sammy had also worked with him when he was like 19 and on his band.
Yeah, he actually introduced us too, so there's a lot of history there, and it was just really awesome to be able to come together and like really work on this record with him.
Especially in New York, so inspiring.
Yeah.
So that was a really, really big highlight.